Delacey Howard here with Third Movement. Wanted to make a quick video called the discerning people that come into your life, especially in the dating world. Now this is period. You gotta discern the people that come in your life, period. But especially in the dating world, and this catered towards dating. It's Thursday, so this is the relationship video. The most important part of building a life together with somebody is to get to know who they are. Getting to know why they and what they come in your life for, and that's having a discernment. People come in your life for two reasons. Some people come to build and to be with you forever, whether it be through marriage or whether it be just friends. You know, some men meet women, they date and they don't mean they're just not meant for each other, but they in each other's life forever. They come friends. Then there's some people who come into each other's life to take, to kill, steal, and destroy. Um, I know for me it's been like that. I've had now. I understand. I'm a person that really didn't grow up with a father in the house, and I had a really strong mother, and she couldn't teach me how to be a man. She couldn't tell me how to date a woman. So a lot of my early dating was for trial and error, you know, praying and reading books and stuff like this. And even on the dates, women, you know, teaching me things about them. They were building me up. You know, one woman, you know, I came on a date. You know, I'm standing in front of my chair. She's standing in front of her. She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm like, what's she looking at me for? Go ahead and sit down. And she looking at me like he ain't gonna pull my chair back. Then she said, my chair. And I realized, you know, okay, well, that's one thing that women like. And that's just an example of how people come and really leave things in your life and build you up. So now when I go on a date, it's custom that I pull women chair out and let them sit and help them to get seat. And, you know, that's just, like I said, an example of how people come into your life. Then you also have people come into your life to take. You know, you may meet somebody and everything, and they have everything you're looking for, it seems, and then next thing you know, they have big glass that comes out of nowhere, and then they really don't come out of nowhere. You just didn't pay attention to signs, but you know, they may cheat on you, and then when they out your life, next thing you know, you saying, well, you know, she cheated on me. You know what? I'm gonna cheat on. I ain't gonna be faithful to a woman. Women ain't faithful and everything. And then next thing you know, we start generalizing everything. Well, if I got cheated on, then everybody need to be cheated on. It ain't no gonna hurt nobody, you know, but it hurts you. And next thing you know, she done she done left something in your life. Now you got that spirit of unfaithfulness in your life. You see what I'm saying? That's a example of somebody taking that's somebody taking or leaving something in your life that you shouldn't be there. So now you can't get in a good relationship because you don't cheat every time. You got that repetition of a cheater, and all you do is cheat and everything because somebody, you was a good person, you was a good dude or you was a good woman, but you let somebody change your mind. That's why it's important, man. Whenever I'm dating somebody, ain't nothing they can say or do to change who I am, because I know who I am before I go into the date. I got the spirit to discern, okay, well, this person ain't a good person. You know, I know that in everything we do, we must do it as we are doing it to the Lord. You know, while you at work, you got to work like you're working for God. While you on a date, you got to act like you on a date with God. You got to treat that person like they're, cause they are a person of God. They are a person from God. They are a person made by God. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta treat them like they're somebody. You know, my mom used to always say, treat a woman like they got a mama, cause you got a mama. You know, treat a woman like that's somebody's daughter. You know, and vice versa. Treat a man like that's somebody's son. You know, people have feelings. You know, and that's the way we should treat people. Deal with people like, okay, you know, if I do this person wrong, it's gonna come back to me. It's gonna hurt them. It's gonna come back to me. You know what I'm saying? We have to get more focused on. I want to do a video about this, loving the other person. Even in the dating world, loving the other person. Don't look for somebody that's going to love me, but look for somebody I can love. Look for somebody that I can genuinely give love to. You see what I'm saying? Look, I ain't saying now go find somebody that's a cheater and and a wife beater or a husband beater because they're out there. There's all that's a bad person that have all this sin in their life and love them. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is when you do find that right person, don't look at that person just as okay. I found a good thing. They're gonna love me. No, no. Look for somebody that's good and that you can love. Look to get love instead of always receiving love. You see what I'm saying? It's better to give than to receive. So take that with you into the whole marriage thing. If we look more to love, if we look more to love people despite of what's going on in their life, despite of this and despite of that, because you can find that person that seems perfect, but at some point something's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? It says to death do us part. Through sickness and health and all that. It says through a lot of things. Are you capable of loving them through that? When things going wrong, are you capable of love them or are you ready to go? Because when you want to receive love and that person not in a position to give you love anymore, you're ready to pack up. But when you love somebody and you love them for you, you're going to give them love no matter what's going on. You see what I'm saying? No matter what's going on around you, you're going to get love. What's going on in their life, you're going to give them love. They get to a point where they're just not tolerable, you're still going to give them love. You're going to try to love it out on them. You're going to try to do everything you can to see what's going on with this person. I mean, relationship is a work. Relationship is work. Relationship is work. And if you don't want to put in work, I mean, you might as well not even get into a relationship. I ain't gonna lie, I got to the point where I'm like, man, dating seems like just a waste of time. You got to do all this work, and then next thing you know, you don't end up with this person. You guys end up breaking up, whatever. It's a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that there's a reward at the end. When you find that right person, when you find that person that you can love, and they start loving you back, you guys are gonna be into something that's so beautiful. You're gonna be into that Genesis chapter 2, where God created marriage. Flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. You're gonna be into that kind of relationship. It's gonna be powerful. So just think about the person who you date and everything, and get discerning. Don't be so quick to just jump in and start loving people. I mean, don't be so quick to jump into a relationship and then start being, getting in love with people and then not knowing who they are. Take your time to discern why they're in your life. Take your time to see if they're in your life to give or they're in your life to take. All right, today's our 1/3 movement. I'm out.